What's up? It's another late night. We got a new title for late night streams called Insomniacs Assemble. Thank you, Karen Cook. And no idea what to talk about. I just can't sleep. Like many other people out there who can't sleep, I just need something to do. So I decided to come on here and see who comes in. So what's up, guys? Are we live? We are live. So welcome to a Friday night, Saturday morning. Happy Halloween. Andrew Bidding, what's up, buddy? T. Marie's place. So I'm awake. So, yeah. Happy Halloween, first off. It is officially Halloween here on the East Coast. In the Eastern time zone. I'm not technically on the East Coast, but happy Halloween. Kidani Sean, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. So, yeah, I've got nothing to talk about. I just needed something to do. Zip, what's up, brother? Up with the baby, I'm assuming. Katie Howe, welcome in. Zip, how's that little baby doing, buddy? Hannah Anderson, welcome in. Yeah, happy Halloween, guys. You guys are awesome. So I literally have nothing to talk about, nothing planned to talk about. I can talk for days without basically any topics. But Alex, the filmmaker, what's up, buddy? Yeah, dude, he looks awesome. Unfortunately, if everything was different in the world, I would have tried to make it out there to see him. So and be there for you guys if you needed something. But obviously, we can't do that. So. Have to do what we can do. So what's up, guys? Zip, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime. It's 12:41. 12:41. You're supposed to be like really, really, really deep in a deep sleep by now. So, anyways, guys, I don't expect a whole lot of people to be here at 12:30 on a 12:40 on a working on your laptop. Nice. Rachel loves Disney. Welcome in on a Friday night, Saturday morning, especially when everybody's probably already in bed. Any Halloween plans? No. Actually, I am doing something in the morning. I'm going to I have an escape room time slot, so I'm going there. It's 10:41 there. No, it's 12:41 here. Yeah, congratulations to Zip and Nicole for sure on the birth of their new child. Jack looks awesome. Looks like Zip, but with a ton more hair than Zip has. But we're going to go with Zips is by choice. That's what we're going to say. Zips is by choice. So, but I am doing an escape room for Halloween. The McRib is coming back for sure, Kadani Sean, on, what is it, December 2nd, I think it is. And here, Zip, you're going to like this for the first time since, like, I don't know, 2000 or something like that. Zip, the McRib is going to be in all McDonald's locations, like all of them, even the one you're by. I know we had this discussion last year and you guys couldn't get McRibs because they didn't have them. All of them will have McRibs. When can I see a photo of the baby? I don't have Instagram. Well, Zip can answer that, but Rachel, I don't think they've been posting a whole lot right now until things get a little better or get a little later in progression in Jack's birth. He was just born a couple days ago. Avery, what's up, buddy? Yeah. I watched The Mandalorian. I enjoyed it a lot. That's all I'll say about it. Thank you, because I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah, please do not. Oh, it was 2012. Okay. The last time the McRibs were at all locations was 2012. That will happen on December 2nd. We should all go enjoy one together and just let's have a big McRib party. It'll be fun. So anyways, guys, not much else to talk about. Unless you guys have something to talk about. The Mandalorian, going back to that real quick, I've heard a lot of people say it was good. Karen, what's up? Thanks for being here. I've heard a lot of people say it was good. Zip, I think, may have thrown a wicked good in there somewhere. I'm not sure. Let me know I'm down the road. I know you're here somewhere, Sean. Surprisingly, I haven't run into you yet, but Sean, basically, guys, if you don't know, I'm sure you do. Kadani Sean lives in the same city I live in, so it's kind of weird that we've never cross paths somewhere, or we probably have down before I got on YouTube, and we'll see. See if you're going to dress up as The Rock for Halloween. That is a big negative. There will be no Rock costumes in this house. So what I usually do is, believe it or not, the princess ballerina costume originated as my Halloween costume. That used to be my Halloween costume. And then was it now 2 years ago, I think. No, it was last year. I don't know. Maybe last year. We were doing a loop giveaway, and Annie Coog, what's up? Thank you for being here. We were doing a loop giveaway, and I needed a costume. I forgot to do the video. I'm not going to lie. I just blatantly forgot. So the only thing that was left was to pull out that old costume of the blow up ballerina and do that. And then for some reason, people are obsessed with it, whether it be in a good way or a bad way. And I had it. Now, my boss tried to pull a fast one on me and told me that he's been telling me for a couple weeks now that, oh, everybody dresses up at Halloween, blah, 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 blah. I didn't really believe him. So I packed the ballerina costume today, put it in the car in the back where nobody could see it. And sure enough, when I got to work, there was nobody in costume. So I was not going to buy into that. So, but I do have the ballerina costume. That's probably what I will wear if I wear anything. Usually I take my nieces with me to go Halloween, or they go trick-or-treating around here where I live. But they are camping this weekend. So, and Vogue 79, welcome in. And also I have one, they're camping plus today, technically Saturday on Halloween. Two of my nieces are playing in the semi-state of volleyball for high school. So that's pretty cool. Steve, on the West Coast, they are doing candy PVC slides to give the candy out to the kids tomorrow. Are they doing similar things about you? No, Indiana is very relaxed. Now, I will say this. They just signed an emergency declaration because we had everything under control, did everything we were supposed to do. The governor moved us to level 5, which is like the last level. And everybody took that as a sign to be irresponsible. And the numbers spiked here over the last 3 days. So he signed an emergency bill today. So, but they are still having the whoever it is, CDC is saying, yeah, who's up besides all of us? Welcome in, Chris. Thanks, buddy, for being here. So the CDC is saying that Halloween is considered one of those unsafe events to partake in for COVID-related stuff. So, but they're letting people here choose what to do. Now, so far, no other measures have been put in place, but I think it's going to go on as planned here anyways. So now I'm sure it'll be a smaller crowd because parents are not going to take their kids out, but you never know. Maybe it will be. Who knows? But if it happens, you do have to have some semblance. I've heard people say they're going to put out bowls of candy, or they don't recommend that because then everybody's touching the same candy. Surf Bum, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Here watching it for that's not the right thing to be watching at night. So I never saw the original. I saw the remake, the one they did a couple years ago, of the original, and then it was supposed to be a second one that came out just recently. But I watched the first original remake. Does that make sense? It was I've never seen it before. Look, I don't do scary movies. Halloween, don't even take us the wrong way. Halloween is my least favorite holiday. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't get excited for it. It's not one of those things that I just have to do. And I never watched scary movies until I was 22. I never even, like, the scariest movie I saw was Jurassic Park till I was 22. Then my ex-fiance, now ex-fiance, she was really into scary movies. And so at some point in time, I just didn't want to go watch TV in the bedroom while she watched scary movies out there. So started watching them, and now I've seen a lot of them now. I've seen Darkness Falls, The Ring, all the originals. I don't care too much for the Friday the 13th movies or the ones with Jason or any of those. I don't care too much for a lot of that really weird, intense stuff. So I do like thriller movies. I like to be on the edge of my seat, but you know, not a big fan of them. Did you see the new sign for Ratatouille ride? It looks neat. I have not. I thought they had the sign up. Let's take a look. I thought they had the sign up. New Ratatouille sign. Did they add something to it? It looks like, Avery. What does that say? Opening summer 2020. See this? Unless I'm missing it, Avery. It looks the same to me as the last one I saw, anyways, or very similar. It looks like they may have added a few things. Oh, there is a Remy's Ratatouille adventure sign. Where is that at? They had a sign over the attraction entrance. I think it's this right here. Yeah, I think is it the one with, I think this is it. It's not showing up on any of the others. There it is right there. So let me see if I can save this to yes. Exit that. Oops. And there we go. Let's see if we can share this with you guys. There we go. Okay, share screen. There you go. There it is. So there is the new Remy's Ratatouille adventure sign above the Ratatouille thing going into France. Mike Wheeler, what's up, buddy? Happy Halloween. Steve, are you excited to put your Christmas tree up? I am excited. Might actually start early this year. I love Christmas, and I want to put it back here again. I'm trying to get rid of. I keep changing stuff, and I've got such a mess here that just is stuff. But like, I need to get all my paint stuff moved somewhere. That's just a pile of all my old lights and everything sitting back in that corner. I just got to get this all cleaned up and get it. Not going to be able to stay long. Burnt up my phone battery watching Shep die repeatedly on Twitch. Yes, that is Shep's favorite thing to do on there is to he dies over and over again on Call of Duty. Myra and the kids, welcome in. So that is the new Remy's Ratatouille adventure sign. It's different than the sign for the version in Paris. I've never seen the one in Paris either. Avery, I've never seen it. And by the way, this is from blogmickey.com is where the picture came from. So poll time. Would you call Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie, a Christmas movie, or both? I think it's a Halloween movie that they tried to make at Christmas time to make. I don't know. It's a Halloween feel for sure. Yeah, they find Sandy Claus or whatever, but it's for me it's definitely a Halloween movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Ooh, my favorite Christmas movie, man, that's a tough one. I love the Mickey's Christmas Carol. I absolutely love it. I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm sure it's one of the Christmas Carol versions, but mostly the Disney ones. I love them. I also like all the old classics. I have them all, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't remember. It's not called Jack Frost. The Year Without a Santa Claus, and then Frosty the Snowman. All those, I think they're great. So I like all of them. Yeah, balloons are definitely scary. How's the puppy doing? So, well, first let me answer Chris's question. Says, where's Ryan McDowell? Is he still grounded from the last Insomniacs stream? Technically speaking, Chris, this was his idea. I don't go to bed, but I was laying in bed watching TV, and he just popped up in the Armand chat and decided to spark things and tease everybody with the stream. I said I would do it, and he said he had to go to bed. So I don't know. He's sleeping. He's probably still in trouble. Now the puppy, I can't bring him in. He's in bed. I'm not gonna lie. This puppy is I don't want to say he's the worst. He is the most stubborn and the hardest dog I've ever owned in my life. He still is not potty trained, and I'm doing everything by the book. all of the different methods. He was okay the first 2 days. I didn't want to crate train him in the trainer that I'm going to use because I've trained all my other dogs and I'm usually have no problems with him. But since he's going to be much bigger and I want him to be obedient the ways, most German Shepherds can be, I'm having a retired police officer train him. They used to do the canine units, and he told me to go ahead and crate train him. So I'm crate training him, and he is not getting it. The first 2 nights and 2 days, he was fine. Now he knows that if he's in his cage and rolls around in it, he whines, he gets to go outside. So he does it constantly. Brian, NASCAR fan 22, what's up, buddy? So he is the most stubborn thing I've ever had in my entire life. And he's very frustrating right now. But I do love him. He's a good dog. He will be a good dog when he learns to potty train. The other day I came in here and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to test him and see how he does. I left him outside or out in the living room for 10 minutes while I sat in here. I walked outside and he had destroyed a vase. He had destroyed flowers, fake just decorative flowers. He'd gotten into styrofoam and chewed it up, and there were pieces all over into my kitchen and my living room. Good night, Sean. And so he was not pleasant that night either. So he's okay. Well, if Ryan ever needs a sub, I'll be glad to help. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Chris. Let me know, buddy. So yeah, there's that. There is that. He is very stubborn and very, very thinks he's smarter than me. Let's just say that. Christmas Story has a great Disney connection with Gene Shepherd. Yeah, absolutely. KH, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So the Christmas Story is fantastic too. That's a really, really, really old classic with the leg lamp and you'll shoot your eye out, kid, and all that stuff. Keystone 76, what's up? Next scene, Pupper's on the bed sleeping. He does not sleep with me. No way I can do it. Pam's fam, happy Halloween and happy birthday, cuz. It is Pam's fam's official birthday 56 minutes ago. Welcome in, Pam, and happy birthday. So, yeah, Christmas Story is good. Tanya J, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Christmas Story is good. If you go to Halloween movies, and this is something else they're just, for me, there's just not a lot of, yeah, it's today, Zip. There's just not a lot of good Halloween movies. For me, it's like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I like the cartoons. I just don't like them. The Santa Claus movies are really good with Tim Allen. Absolutely. Oodalali Lane, welcome in. Insomnia strikes us all. Surf Bum, is yours really Thursday? Like, what is it, the 5th? I might have written this down already. I'll write it down again just in case. Surf Bum. Thursday is November 5th. But, yeah. Other Halloween traditions, really, I don't have any Halloween traditions. Steve, I'll text you in the morning for picks. Gotcha, Zip. Oh, yeah, we got to get that done. Yeah, text me, buddy. Hey, I'll be unavailable for about an hour and a half in the morning. Just get me early because I've got an escape room I'm doing. So, night, Zip. Anyways, guys, anything you guys want to talk about? Apparently, none of us can sleep. Zip must have just gotten up because they had changed a diaper or something. Now he's going back to bed. So, but Polar Express is good. The Polar Express is good. I believe that has Tom Hanks in it. And for the longest time, I never saw it. And then I wound up watching it. Thought it was great. Mary and welcome in. And then I don't know. I think the Polar Express is great. Let me look up some of these Christmas movies because you guys are bringing up some good ones after I struck out on trying to remember some of them. Christmas movies. So, Narrow Valley with Glenn, welcome in. Is this stream a thing now? It is when people get bored and can't sleep. So won't be a lot, but I say that. But so guys, I will say this on Disney Plus last year, Zip will be up again in 2 hours. Absolutely. We'll see Zip again if I'm on in 2 hours, but I'm not going to be on in 2 hours. So Judy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Well, if I got nothing else to do, even if only one person comes in here, we'll be here. Elf is fantastic. Elf is absolutely fantastic with Will Ferrell. Love that movie. This and that, guys, we all quote it all the time. White Christmas is good for sure. Disney Plus put out one last year, guys, with Noelle. It had Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader in it, and it was fantastic. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was especially great for an original movie that they put out. It was one of the things that you sit on a throne of lives. That's awesome. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Isaac Nail, welcome in, buddy. But Noelle was an original that they put out with the Disney Plus when it came out last year, and it was fantastic. Teresa Martin, welcome in. Glad I'm not the only one who can't sleep, even though it's only 10 p.m. here in California. Like, I was just in California a week and a half ago. It was fantastic. I love that when I flew out there, I got an extra 3 hours of light because of the time change. So, and that's speaking of, I think doesn't all the time change tomorrow? I don't even know the right. Yeah, it changes in the morning or Sunday morning. So make sure you set your clocks back. We get an extra hour of sleep. So that changes. But yeah, so you got Noelle, which was really good. A bunch of Hallmark movies that I don't watch. Why isn't this working? There we go. What else do we have here? A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish. That's got to be like a spinoff sequel type thing. Who Needs Sleep? I was up till 3 a.m. with Gonzo yesterday. Yeah, Jonathan. It is nobody needs sleep. It's 2 a.m. on Sunday is when the time changes. So does it go from like 2 to 1, or does it go from 3 o'clock back to 2 o'clock? I'm guessing it could go from 2 o'clock to 1 o'clock and then go from there. An extra hour of 2020. Look, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we've had a lot happen this year, but I honestly think it's made us stronger people. It's made me stronger for sure. I've had a lot of good happen this year. A lot of good things have happened this year. A lot of unfortunate things and first time things that we didn't know how to react to. But 2020 I think is going to make us stronger as people than when we have had to deal with it over the last couple of years. So we always see these kind of things happen sometimes in other countries, or we see people wearing masks in other countries all the time. It's you gotta it helps me to appreciate everything I have, everything that I've come to grow to love, people I've met, and it really makes you thankful for what you have and what because you never know, maybe taken away from you one day, just like Disney was for a while. So you just gotta embrace it and learn from it and just become better people. Speaking of sleep, I need to get up early, so need to try to sleep. Good luck, Pam. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. So yeah, there's no reason, in my opinion, there's no reason to be negative. If you're negative, you're not going to be happy. So if you're negative about things, you're not going to be happy. So it's funny, Karen, my wife is watching the 9 Lives of Christmas right now. Wow. So the Grinch, we forgot to talk about the Grinch movies. I like them. There's the original animated one, which is fantastic. Then you have the live action with Jim Carrey, which is really good. You have the new animated one with Benedict Cumberbatch, I think, as the Grinch. And they're all 3 are fantastic. I think they are, anyways, put it that way. So they're great. I'm not sure I know what Bad Moms was, and it was not necessarily family friendly, but Bad Moms Christmas, I guess, is there too. I don't know if that's family friendly. I'm not sure. Rachel, we talked about Elf. Elf is fantastic. Yes, Oodle Lane. Muppet Christmas Carol is one of my favorites, and so is Mickey's Christmas Carol. I'm trying to see if there's any of these. I put in Christmas movies, and they're mostly all Hallmark movies that I don't know about. So we have there's an Olaf's Frozen Adventure one. There's a bunch more. Oh, Home Alone. Home Alone's a Christmas movie. Christmas Vacation, absolutely. And Home Alone and Christmas Vacation are both classics. Disney Plus is doing a remake of Home Alone. I don't know if it's a remake or if it's it might be just a new movie set in modern times. I think Macaulay Culkin could come back and play the parent of the kids that sorry, I was trying to read there's a Home Alone on it, but it's not Macaulay Culkin. So he could come back and play the parent of the kids who are left home alone. AAA Sparkles, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So apparently there's a bunch of Trolls has a Christmas one. Everybody has a spinoff Christmas one. PJ Gillespie, welcome in. Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. I'm assuming that's one of the originals of the Christmas carols. They are fantastic as well. I have to watch the Muppet Christmas Carol and the Santa Claus movies for it to really feel like Christmas for me. Absolutely. So, and what do you guys normally do when do you get into Christmas feeling? Because I know some people say it's December 1st. Some people say it's the day after Thanksgiving. Some people start the day after Halloween. Me personally, I don't like to skip holidays. So I do, although I get excited and I start to prepare, get my decorations ready and everything, I really don't consider it the Christmas season until the Friday after Thanksgiving. So it's a little different. Day after Thanksgiving, that's also when I consider Christmas to start. And this year, it's the day PTV starts putting up their tree. Absolutely, Jonathan. ALJ, welcome in. Welcome in. So I'll be doing something completely different this year. I will be spending Thanksgiving at Disney. That'll be a first for me. And I won't be spending Christmas there, but the day after Christmas, all the way through January 3rd, I will be at Disney as well, or in Florida, anyways. Not necessarily always at Disney, but I'll be in Florida for the next 2 holidays. It's gonna be awesome, really. I get to see and the day I go, or not the day I go, the 2 day. I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. The Festival of the Holidays starts, so I'll get to experience Festival of the Holidays for the first time. Even though it's a dumbed down version, it's still a version. So all the original cartoons, Rudolph, Frosty, Santa Claus Coming to Town, Charlie Brown, they're all fantastic, Chris. Have you ever watched Jingle All the Way? Yes, and that is the one with man, who is that? Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger and is that Sinbad? Is that the one where they're fighting over the doll? I think that's it. And if it is, that's a great one. Halloween 4 is on AMC HD. Nice. Again, I don't, guys. Let me see if I can find Halloween movies. I haven't gotten into a lot of Halloween stuff. I've always been leery of Halloween. Just number one, especially today, because with everything that's going on, it's a surefire way for people to be able to spread stuff and not social distance. But I understand Disney's reasoning for not letting you dress up with a mask and everything, because then it's hard to tell with the real characters and you can't, you just can't you can't see some people and their persona. I've just never really gotten into it. I don't know why. I don't like the Halloween movies, the scary movies. I don't know. I haven't really gotten into it. Detroit Disney Duo. Wow, this is super late. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hocus Pocus. So you're not going to be happy, but I don't care too much for Hocus Pocus. I just don't. I know the Sanderson sisters and Disney and all that other stuff. I just don't like it. Judy, house hunting in Florida. Officially, we'll be looking at stuff in 3 weeks or so. So, we'll see. I'm going to start picking out neighborhoods. I have an idea where I want to be. Also going to start looking at. I want to start looking at potential job locations as well. So no ballerina Steve at Disney then. Not this year. Maybe soon. I actually had the costume with me last. 2 trips ago. Last trip I was going to bring it, but I did not bring it because I didn't think I was going to be going to the Magic Kingdom. As I've been going to Florida lately, it's not been necessarily to Disney. It's been to go golfing and hang out with some people and things like that. So it's one of those iffy things. So, but I love Disney too, so I would go there just for that. I have a friend that went to a party last night and won prize for the original costume. She was Zombie Minnie Mouse. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. That is awesome. Are you into Avatar: The Last Airbender? I think that's the perfect show for you to watch. Mark Hamill's Fire Lord Ozai. I've seen it. I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was okay. I need to know more, but it was okay. Isaac, good night, buddy. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. So yeah, Ozark. Avatar: The Last Airbender was pretty good. I like the concept. I actually like the. I know there's a cartoon, but I like the live action movie way better. I thought it was done really well, but it's just the movie. Yeah, I like the movie a lot better. See, I'm different. I thought the movie was way better than the cartoon TV show. But that was just me. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just what I prefer. Steve, do you ever do Elf on the Shelf? Every year, with my nieces. So they come, even when they come here, Elf on the Shelf follows them. So I've got there's a different one. It's I can't remember what it's for. It's called Dwarf in a Drawer. And it's like a little gnome type guy, like one of the Seven Dwarfs. And I don't know, it's the same kind of premise, but it's not Elf on the Shelf. I don't know if it's a knockoff or what it is, but it's not the elf, it's a dwarf. Okay, Halloween movies. Wow, someone liked movie better than animated. Yes, I 100% like that movie better than the animated version. And who is let me see here. I can't remember the kid's name. It was not the TV series. It was the movie. Well, one of the reasons why I liked it too is M. Night Shyamalan directed the movie. And I like M. Night Shyamalan a lot. I think he does a great job. The Following, The Happening, and Signs and all those. I think he does a great job with that. Now people are putting masks on them. On the Elf on the Shelf? That's interesting. I think we need to do a script reading of one of the Avatar episodes, maybe Ember Island's Players, since that's a full recap of the show. Aang, yeah, but what's the actor's name? Aang. It's Noah Ringer, and I think he does a pretty good job. Dev Patel's in it too, who's been into some other stuff. But I thought Noah Ringer did a fantastic job with the character. So I'm not into horror movies either. They just, I don't know, they just don't do it for me. I'm just not a fan. The TV series, I'm sure, was pretty good. I just couldn't get into it. For some reason, I just couldn't do it. So, but anyways, let's see here. Let's see what are Halloween movies for the family. In the movie, it's Noah Ringer. In the cartoon, it's Zach Tyler Eisen. Oh, interesting. Aloha, Elena. Welcome in. Same, no scaries for me either. So, look, scary movies aren't terrible. I like intense movies, but they got to be a specific kind. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe some of the creepier. No, because they're all creepy. I don't like horror. I can deal scary, not horror. So like all the Friday the 13th, I didn't like. Halloween movies, all those kind of movies, I just don't like them. I have no desire to watch them. But when like I said, The Ring made me squirm a lot, but it wasn't like horror. It was just intense. And Darkness Falls was just intense. There's a lot of those really quiet moments, and all of a sudden that big loud noise hits and you see the whatever it is. And, those kind of thriller, intense movies are the ones I like. I don't get into horror too much. There's apparently lots of family Halloween movies. A lot of them are Goosebumps, which I didn't realize were Halloweens. They even have one of the Buddies movies, the dog movies for Disney, Spooky Buddies. Have you ever seen Supernatural? No, okay, so no, I don't watch Supernatural. I tried to get into Supernatural. I know a lot of people love that show, and I know there's only 2 episodes left. And Chris, you're out of power. I missed that, buddy. I'm sorry. Trick or Treat isn't scary to me, but great stories. Yeah, that's true. They also have House Clock on the Walls. What else is on here? There's a Winnie the Pooh, Heffalumps, Halloween. Now, actually, I love Saw, and that was weird because I love the Saw movies because it's like a puzzle and it's like it's a mind bender, and it like National Treasure, any of those kind of things. I love those kind of movies. Saw pushed the edge a little bit and got a little iffy after so long. But I thought they were fantastic. I thought the Saw movies were fantastic. And then when they tied it all together, which I'm not going to give away in case people do watch it, but when they tied it all together, like after number 3 or 4, whatever it was, I thought it blew my mind. I was like, oh, that's really, really good. Yeah, and it's not for everybody. Now, that one's more gory to an extent. There's a lot of gross parts in that. But that one didn't bother me as much. I kind of enjoyed those movies. Alien was a great horror movie. Yeah, Alien was kind of one of those weird, but for its time and for its day, it was fantastic. And I think it was who was that? Sigourney Weaver, I think, in that. So yeah, Alien's just one of those icky movies. Steve went out yesterday at 7 a.m. Oh, you're still without power from there? Wow, Chris, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's not good, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know they didn't have power back on yet. There's also, your typicals like Charlie Brown. There was an Ernest Does Hollywood or something like that, or what was it called? Something about Ernest being scared. Turo Geeks, what's up, guys? No, I do not, Katie. I hated that movie. Thought it was the worst thing. That movie messed me up for a long time. I did not like it. We just got our power back on here in Atlanta not that long ago. That's awesome. Yeah, the guys, this hurricane snuck in without. I say without it, but we've had so many of them this year. I didn't hear Stacy. What's up, Stacy? Thanks for being here. The hurricane snuck in really without a whole lot of. It's like, oh, here comes another one, and it did some pretty intense stuff. I mean, I don't know where they're going next if they have another one because they've gone through the entire alphabet and the entire Greek alphabet. I have no idea where they go from here if they need another one. So it's well through caring for Dad too, but just missing you guys a lot. I had to pop in. Chris, buddy, I appreciate that. Obviously, you need to be with your family and your father, but I really, really appreciate you being here, man. But prayers are going out to you and your family, man, and everybody that's been affected down there. It's just, yeah, it's sad, but hang in there, buddy. This storm destroyed a lot, and last Saturday hurt us as well. Yeah, so it's been crazy, and I've obviously been traveling a lot more this year. I've gone to Florida once a month, and some other things. Florida's been fortunate for a hurricane state. Florida's been fortunate. A lot of these keep going around it. Louisiana has been just shattered over and over and over again. I feel bad for those people down there, especially. It's just, there's only 5 letters in the Greek alphabet. Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. So I thought Zeta was the last alphabet. Is it not Zeta? Alpha, Beta, Gamma. I don't remember the others. Omega and Zeta. It's got to be it then. So, yeah. So much snow in Boston today. I heard it got cold here, but not quite snow. It rained so much here over the past week and a half. I'm so glad it wasn't snow, or we'd have piles of snow out there. Chris, I will be in Myrtle Beach in a few months. So I don't know if that's the area you're from, but I will be in Myrtle Beach on a golf trip. So Zeta is the 5th letter. I think there are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. Oh, they are only 5 letters into the Greek alphabet. I don't know why I thought Zeta was the last one. Thanks, Stacy. No, Steve, there are only 5 letters into the. Yeah, thanks, Udalala. I just got that. I thought she said there are only 5 letters in the Greek alphabet. So that makes more sense. So regardless, then what is that? 31 named storms. That's a lot. That's a lot. Playing a mini golf strip. Oh, Jonathan. So yeah, I love mini golf. Absolutely love it. And when I move to Florida, I'm going to start a league for us to play once a week or once every other week, like they do in regular PGA golf, but just play on mini golf on the weekends and keep track and all that good stuff. Have I ever been to Boston? Once. I came out there last year in December. I visited Zips, obviously, just around Boston, and I came out there to visit him and Shep. So, yes, I have been to Boston. Didn't technically really do anything there. I stayed more. We visited Salem. What else did we visit? Can't remember. I was at Shep's house we watched Star Wars together. Then I went out to Zip's house the next day, and I watched Star Wars with him. And we what else did we do? We went to Salem and did some other things, and I got up the next day, went back to Shep's house, and then I flew home after that. So I didn't get to spend much time there. Also, I'm up near Greenville. Nice, very nice. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, man. But I'll be on a golf trip someday up there in the next few months. And then when I move, it's not that, it's like an 8-hour drive up there or something like that. So 7-hour drive, something. So it won't be that bad. My sister was in WDW until yesterday. Very hot for October. Today it snowed the whole day when she got home. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what my handicap is, to be honest with you. So surf bum I learned to play about 7 years ago. Never played before in my life. I just picked up a club and went into my grandpa's backyard, started hitting the ball until it came off the ground. And then I never took lessons, never did anything right way. So I played the wrong way, but I hit the ball a long, long way. I can't use my driver very well, so I tee off with a 3-wood. Usually I can outdrive the people that I'm with, but it's still not great. But if I could get I have a terrible, terrible slice, and I've tried everything in the book recently, but I played for about 3 years on a par 3 course. And then I'm not doing a singing stream with Corey. I will produce Corey's singing stream. I'm not singing with him. Good night, Chris, buddy. Hope you stay safe, man. So, yeah, I don't know how you figure a handicap. So before recently, I had never shot over 100, which I thought was pretty good, but a lot of times it was on a par 3 course. Then I picked it back up around July, and I shot a 94. And then I started playing again and trying to learn the right way. And this is the worst part about it, is because now I'm trying to change my whole game. So the next game was 100. That's the worst score I'd ever shot. Then I started dropping down to like 110, 112, 114. And then in California, when I just went with Corey, I shot on the ocean course, I think I shot a 108 or 106. And then on the other course, I was doing really well, and I shot 24 on the last 3 holes. I think I was close to like 118 or something like that. So yeah, I've had 5 straight rounds over 100. I've never had a round over 100, but I'm trying to change my game and learn the right way to play. So, and I'm very persistent about trying to use that driver, which doesn't work all the time. So I waste strokes left and right now trying to get that driver to work. Still have your fan until it's 55. So it's cold here. It's in the 30s, I'm pretty sure. See what time it says it is, or what temperature it says it is. It says it is cold. Where's that? 33. It's 33 here. If it was going to rain, it would probably snow. So it's cold. Usually in the winter, I keep my heater on about 66. And then in the summer, I tried the whole going the opposite direction, but I can't do it. I got to keep it around 66 or 68 too. I like it colder. There's some stuff up here. you're terrible at golf. Just pick up the ball. So yeah, I used to be look. I played for about 2 years. Then I didn't play again until July when Corey started playing, and it was one of those. So I mean, realistically, I've only had 2 years of experience, and those 2 years were 7 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was. So, good night, Chris. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. It's 55 in your area. That's crazy. Born and raised here in Orlando. Love the warm. Currently 60 degrees, and I long sleep. Wow, you sleep a jacket? Oh, when you're taking the dog out? I guess if you're used to hot weather, it's a lot different. See, I was just watching the stream on Resort TV 1 when all you guys were in the phone booth. Oh, that was a great. So it's been a wild year and a half for me. And when people bring that kind of stuff up, it's like, oh yeah, we did that. And it seems like it's been so long ago, but I've only been live streaming for a year and a half. So it's just one of those things where, and then when you start meeting people, you start getting into this community. I met Josh and Jenna for the first time a year ago in August. So I've not even known them that long. It's really crazy. I met Corey for the first time a year in August. So yeah, it's only been what, a year and 2 months, 14 months since we've known all these people, and obviously become very good friends with all of them. All my guys at this and that. I'm really good friends with Corey and Dale and Josh and Jenna. It's just crazy. The Beverly Challenge seems like it was 5 years ago, and that's when we met everybody. Was the Beverly Challenge. That was our real first meetup. Was the weekend of the Beverly Challenge. And it seems like it was that long ago. It was just 14 months ago. That's crazy. Yeah, but it seems like it was long. I thought golf would be easy, harder than I thought, but such a great feeling to connect the ball to the club and have it land in the right spot. And that doesn't happen often for me. And believe it or not, I would rather hit out of the rough than I would the fairway. If my ball's up a little bit, it's fantastic. I can hit my irons all day long in the rough. Cannot do the fairway so much. Sometimes it just skips across the fairway. Steve, it's so weird. I was on my coast-to-coast Disney with my son at the end of January. It seemed like years ago. Yeah, that was just 10 months ago. It's to learn, impossible to master. If you're talking about golf, yes. Golf is, yeah, it's bad. It's fun, but it's bad. It's almost, I don't know. It's the most happy, frustrating thing I've ever done in my entire life. So there's dew dripping off your roof. That's crazy, Mike. It's 27. Wow. It does seem like forever. I met you. I met Karen in August. And again, you guys, we're talking about 14 months. It is so much that I've done in the last 14 months and that I've accomplished. And when people talk about the ballerina suit, when they talk about, the Give Kids the World stuff, the stuff that happened with Pete McDevitt, I met him in August for the first time. It's just, it goes on and on. That's when I first met Zip and Shep and Dave for the first time ever, was that day. I met Shep and Corey at the exact same time. They were just getting back from California. I was picking them up to take them to the Halloween party, and I met both of them at the same time for the first time ever. So, yeah, I know, practice. I'm getting, look, Corey's got me really into it. I'm not going to lie. Just watching, he picked up a clip for the very first time in July. So basically, he's got me calmed down to where it's like, look, you need to learn it the right way. You're basically starting over too. It's because I haven't played in 5 years, and I never learned the right way in the first place. So I was like, you know what, that's a great way to look at it. And so it's really relaxing playing with him. And then we're learning together. Hey, did you see this video? Did you see this video? And it's fantastic. I love playing golf with him. And it's just great. Seems like it was 10 years ago that Pete used to get kicked out of the bedroom every night. Yeah. And see, we went live. We started going live in the last week of May of last year. So it's only been, we celebrated our 1 year anniversary, basically June 1st. So, and Stacy's become the vice president of everything. And it's just, you guys, it's all happened in just a little over a year. I'm eating candy and enjoying the stream. Thanks so much, Rachel. I like candy, but it doesn't like me. I got to quit eating it. when you guys got your Christmas ornaments. Oh yeah. Yeah. When Dreamer Deborah, who lives very near me, by the way, Dreamer Deborah waited for over 2 hours for us, which I still don't get that. I don't understand why people would go out of their way to do anything for us, let alone she had ornaments, she had them custom made, she did all kinds of stuff, and she waited there on the boardwalk. She didn't have a pass to get in for over 2 hours for us to get from Resort TV One stream over to her. Corey was with us. He knew what was going on, but he didn't tell us because he didn't want to be a surprise. But we had 1,000 subs on that night there, and kind of ventured over into into that area. But we were celebrating, and it took us a long time to get there. But yeah, that was a fantastic stream too. Dale seems to know the game well. Dale is very knowledgeable about the game. When I go to Florida, so I go once a month to Florida, and that's the reason why I don't really go to Disney. We play golf at least twice. Me, Dale, and Corey play golf at least twice when I go. So so my bags count as my other checked bag, and we just have fun. We enjoy it a lot. I got to play the Lake Buena Vista Club. I've played the Shades of Green, or is it called Shades of Green? Man, I can't remember. I got them all written down somewhere. I played the Magnolia. I've played, I don't remember where they all are. There's a bunch of them though, and I've played them. It's been great. I remember that Josh said, hey, these guys are live for the first time. Go check them out. And the rest is history. Absolutely, Jonathan. And see, the funny thing is we all met through Resort TV One, and it's really funny how timing works, because I knew what YouTube was, kind of. We always watch cartoons and stuff like that. My nieces got into toys. They started watching all those toy videos, and they were like, one day I bought my niece one of them, and I said, here, you can have these. She goes, sit here. And I said, okay. And we used to watch a group. Their names were Paul and Shannon. And she was sitting there just saying, she was opening it. She goes, oh, look, Paul, I got this. And I said, my name's not Paul. She goes, Uncle Steve, you're Paul, I'm Shannon. I was like, oh. So then we started doing it a little more often, and I thought, I could throw a camera on this and just tape it and see what happens. So we started the channel. Actually, we started it 2 years ago, but we didn't really do anything with it. Put up a couple of toy videos at the time, and then they lost interest and didn't want to do anymore. I stumbled into this community around when we were going to our trip in September that year, and I was trying to find what was going on, and I came across some that said live at Disney. I was looking for different restaurants. I wanted to review some restaurants to see what we could do. So I was just going to watch them, and I saw this thing that said live. I pulled it up, and it was, you could see somebody walking with the camera, and they were like, oh, hello, so-and-so. How you doing, so-and-so? And I thought, well, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Who are they talking to? Do they see people I don't see? And it was Resort TV One. That's how I found Resort TV One. Then I figured out, oh, no, can't watch it on the chat or the TV. There's a whole chat there, and people are talking and all that other stuff. But that's how I met Resort TV One. And through them, I found some other people in the community, started doing some Disney Jeopardy, found some other people. I found Corey Fiasco and Meg from Mickey's Magic and some other people. And we started talking, and people were trying to urge me to go live. I met Shep in January through Resort TV One when I was in their streams. And then we met, Zip created his channel in February. And I don't remember when I met Dave. I saw Dave on Go With Dad. And we all just kind of clicked, and we started our show, and that's basically it. It's all happened so fast, but timing is immensely important, because anything else gone different, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, and I wouldn't have the friends that I have. And that's what means the most, is getting to meet people like you guys and becoming true, real friends. Like between my three brothers and this and that, and Corey and Dale and Josh and Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, we got Triple P. We spend time together. We go on trips together. Corey's my new travel buddy. We're going to plan trips everywhere to go golfing. And it's just, I wouldn't have that with anybody else. And if anything, one little thing had gone different, or Meg didn't push me to go live that day, or any of that other stuff, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't be doing anything like this. So it's it's kind of funny how it all works, but I believe it happens for a reason, and it led me to sitting here in front of you guys at 1:30 in the middle of Halloween, and it's what it is. So, and now I'm making life-altering decisions in my life, like moving to Florida. So it's great. So my niece's name's Abby is my oldest niece, and I have the other nieces that are more prominent with other stuff are Izzy and Ivy, and then I have a niece named Gracie that does some things with us too. So, when was the first time you watched Resort TV One? Do you remember what live stream was? I don't remember what stream it was, but that was the time I happened to turn it on, and they were walking through people, and I just saying hi, and I had no idea who they were. For me, it was Corey talking about the Toy Story stream the night before. The rest of the story, yes. So the first night we decided to go, here's one for you. It seems like it was 15 years ago. We were in a chat group called Team. Oh my gosh, Stacy, you're right. So me, you, and Daniela were in a little Instagram chat, I think, and we used to, after they were doing Jeopardy and everything, we watched Jeopardy, and then we'd all talk about a million little things. And I haven't seen the second season yet. Got it all recorded, but yeah, that seems like it was forever, like even the longest thing ago. So, thanks so much, Cage. Appreciate it. Mary, thank you guys so much. Good night, Sir Bum. So, we decided one night in May, like right around Memorial Day, we were sitting there, me and Shep were talking, and I was doing something on another stream because I just started streaming, and he was asking me about live stream, and I said, well, give me, or just at the time it had Google Hangouts. It's like StreamYard, but it was with Google Hangouts, and you don't have to go live for it. You can just sit around and chat backstage like we can do on StreamYards now. And so we were talking, and I said, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. When I got there, I think it was him and maybe Dave, I think, talking. And I came in and I said, hey, what's up? The first time I ever talked to Dave. And then Zip, I knew Zip because they were on streams with me before, and he came in. And we were four of us just sitting there talking, and then somebody said, we should hit the live button. And I'm like, nobody's going to watch us. And so we talked for 4 hours and never hit the button. The next day, we did the same thing. Went on for 3 straight days of not hitting. And then we said, okay, guys, this is it. Tomorrow we're doing it. We don't have a name. It'll come natural, blah, 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 blah. We hit the button, went live. We even started out as, we said, okay, let's rotate. Start on Shep's channel. And it went Shep, Zip, Dave, me. And we put it on those channels. And each person was responsible for hosting their own channel. By the time Shep went, we didn't even know what to call it. We said, whatever this is. We rotated. By the time we got to mine, I had this idea of dressing up, which was really weird. But I said, hey, let's change things up. Toy Story Land, I think, was just opening. And I said, let's dress as Toy Story figures and do it. And that really changed things for this and that. And that's what really, in my opinion, started putting us on the map. And then we did some more good streams. And then my turn came around again. I said, let's do it again. We didn't do it the last 3 weeks. So we dressed up for the Lion King stuff as the new Lion King movie was coming out. And then it's just progressed into the little sayings like the zip slips and the hashtags and everything else that's come out of this whole thing. It's all just been it just keeps adding on to it. And it's been fantastic. I have to watch the second season too, because I lost it when our TiVo went bad. Oh no. Hoping to pick it up on sale this Black Friday if movies and TV shows are on sale this year. Stacey, yeah, that's not good. Stacey, you might be able to get it. I don't recommend this. This probably shouldn't be what you do, but you can get a free month of Hulu if you don't have it when that show comes out, and sign up for it and watch the season there. If you can't get it at Black Friday. It's not weird. It's normal. Now we are all desensitized. Yeah. The best thing for me out of this pandemic is I'm working at home. Oh, tongue to carry. And guys, look, like I said, you got to look for the positives of things. Obviously, everything that's happened has been bad. There's a lot of people that did lose their jobs and everything. For me personally, there's been a lot of good come out of it. I've gotten closer with my family. I've gotten closer with my friends. I've gotten to travel more. I switched jobs, went back to my old boss, and who is very more understanding of what I do and wanting to travel a lot. Lets me work on the road some, and there's been a lot of good things happen out of it. When I got to Disney, there was nobody there. It was kind of neat to get to experience all that stuff. I can go golfing, and there's a lot of different things where there's not people there. And so if you can get out in the community and you can do these things, then there are some good things out of it. Negative things are far outweigh the good things, but again, I try to find the good in all of it. And like for instance, movies. I wish I could go to the movie theater. I have a movie pass. I watch as many movies as I want. They opened back up. I went and saw 3 movies in the 2 weeks they were open, and they shut them all down again. So, it's just one of those things where there's good things and there's bad things, but I want to choose to try to be as happy as possible no matter what the situation. I love the Beverly stream. You killed it on that stream. Do you still have the belt? Of course I have the belt. It's in the other room. Nobody's ever taken that belt from me. So I was proud of that. That was in my opinion, that was one of the greatest things. That one really meant something to me because when I started calling these things, we wanted to organize this thing. I started calling all these channels. We got all these big channels involved. When the hurricane tried to force us out, we had to go to Josh, and me and Shep went to Josh and Jenna and said, listen, this is what's going to happen. We know you guys wanted to be involved. Josh, without even blinking an eye, said, let's do it on Friday night. I said, that's your show, guys. He said, it's going to be better for it. It was. Everything worked out perfect for that. And that Beverly stream was one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed. One of the worst things afterwards that I've ever witnessed. But it was, all those side effects are real. Every one of them. Every one of them is real. And I had a rough night that night. But I also set the record by far for the most Beverly consumed, and we raised over like $11,000 for Give Kids the World, something like that. So, plastic belt. You mean Dev has a real belt in his closet? If you remember him, oh, I know. He had the real belt. Pete McDevitt sent me a real belt. It was fun, but I like my belt. Been too shy to actually chat until I pushed myself this week. When I did, you all are so encouraging, so nice. Everyone and Steve's encouraging. So yeah, I was talking with I say AAA Sparkles. I hope that's okay, but I was talking with her and encouraging her. That's what I had to do when I did it. It was the greatest thing for me, but it was awesome. Yeah, I should have done jumping jacks. Mike, you are absolutely correct. So I made 2 mistakes that day. One was jumping jacks because when it was surprisingly, John from Touring the Galaxy was left. And he's shocking. I didn't think he'd be the one that would be my next competition. I felt fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I was good. And we were 25 down, I think. We had 25 drinks at 4 ounces. So I was at 100 ounces. He didn't realize that he was at 100, that 104 ounces was the record. And I'm sitting here fantastic. He looks at me and goes, you're going to keep going, aren't you? And I started doing jumping jacks. And that stopped him. He decided not to. Handed me the belt. They said, oh, wait, you got to drink one more. So I drank one more, officially becoming that. But I'm not done. And then I started going, and that was what shook up all the carbonation. And that started putting a little pressure on my belly. Then I went from there to, I started drinking them one at a time like I should have been drinking them. I got to 32, 33, and 34. And I downed them all 3 in a row. That was mistake number 2. Yeah, John and Dana are very crazy. I love those guys. They're fantastic. But I did 32, 33, and 34 real fast. Very terrible. And then I did 35, and I think I went up with 36. That whatever it was 144 ounces. So it was just over a gallon of that stuff. And the difference is it has what's called quinine in it. And yeah, after 34, I went green in the face. I put a couple more down. I think that's it. And we did a shot together. Everybody did a shot together. But regardless, it was an interesting, very interesting thing. Yeah, the quinine cures malaria. So some of the side effects, there was like confusion, nausea, internal bleeding, all kinds of stuff from this stuff. There were numerous people that vomited afterwards. It was just really bad. But it was all for Give Kids the World. And somebody asked what it tastes like. It's made with the rind of a grapefruit. So if you can just imagine eating the rind of a grapefruit mixed with carbonated water and stuff. It's I actually don't mind the taste. The taste isn't what got me. A lot of people didn't like it. I didn't mind the taste. It was, for me, it's the carbonation and the quinine. All right, let's see what I missed while I was telling stories. See, we just sent you a link on Twitter. Maybe you could play it so the new people can see what we're talking about. Oh, no. Give me 1 second here. Let's see here. You should have done jumping. Yes, that's right. Steve, one oddball question. Where do you get your puzzle boards? All my puzzles, I usually either get them from Disney or I order them online. I like Ravensburger. They got really good puzzles, but and Buffalo has good puzzles, but there's some good ones out there. What does the Beverly taste like? That's what I saw. I'm so glad I wasn't there because I would have chosen to partake in the festivities and would have paid that travel price. Yeah, it was a bad price. Do you think you'll do another Give Kids a World stream? We are definitely doing Give Kids a World streams. Matter of fact, we have a massive auction coming up. We probably won't do the Beverly because we're discontinuing it, but maybe not. We'll see. December 16th will be the auction. It'll go live soon in the next couple of weeks. We got a lot of different things auctioning off. We got physical things to auction off. We have experiences. Like each of us guys is basically auctioning off a one-on-one hour-long Zoom call session with us. They're trying to talk me into the date with Steve, which I'm not sure. It'd have to be a virtual one, but I don't know. We'll see. Whatever it is, I'll do a lot for Give Kids a World. So they're a charity of choice, and I know all the people down there. I've ran the marathon for them in the marathon in January thing for them. The only thing I haven't done is I wanted to go to Night of a Million Lights. I haven't done it yet because I don't live down there, and I'm hoping to go here in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see. But it would be scary to try. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Wow. Okay. So, Steve, did you know they have a touchscreen toaster? I did not. That's awesome. Yeah, the community is amazing. Well, the I witnessed it. 144 divided by 4 is 36. So it was 36. I thought it was 36, but I wasn't sure. I mean, the display boards you work them on. Honestly, it's just I save big, huge things of cardboard. Like my biggest ones are really massive. I used a big whiteboard marker board for that. And I saved the boxes and I used them. But a lot of times these desk calendars that sit on your desk, I use the backing cardboard of those for sorting all my pieces. So, but they're it's nothing special. You can also get the thick. One of the real good things is they have the 2 foot by 3 foot foam. It's like it's a thick foam at Walmart. They're like poster board. They're real stiff and they last a long time too. KH headed to bed. Thanks, Steve, and all. Good night, and boo to you and you and you. Good night, KH. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Steve, on the Distant Nat streams, you guys should do a reaction on the first stream you went live on. That could be interesting. So are Donna, Meg, and Brandy really screening dating candidates? Are you look, I told them all this. I wanted to be in Florida before we do this, but I'm all for doing it if it's done right. I'm not gonna lie. I think if it's done like The Bachelor's done, and to a degree, I really would do it. I would do it for sure. But a lot of things have to be virtual, which I don't have any problem with. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna have to wait till the spring. I'm hoping to move down there in spring. We'll see there. Tim Pruitt, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. So let me see if I can find this Twitter thing. Where'd it go? Stacy sent me the link. Oh, the Toy Story thing. Gotcha, Stacy. Where's full screen? There it is. That is an ad. This video will play after the ad. Hang on 1 second. Oh, this is I got you. This is the recap one. All right, let me share the screen. Did you see the trailer for Raya the Last Dragon? I did not yet. I want to see that. Okay, share audio. All right, so here is what we did. Make sure the volume's up.
Reach for the sky. And You're my favorite deputy. Yeah, partner. We gotta get this wagon train moving.
I remember this now.
Hello. Hello. Hi, all you toys out there. I'm Sheriff Woody, and welcome to the Toy Box. I see a lot of you out there, but I need more friends. So we're going to start by introducing my best buddy, Buzz Lightyear. Buzz! Buzz!
Oh, this is a rough one.
Buzz?
To infinity and beyond!
Hi, Buzz! How are you, buddy?
Is it safe?
It's safe for now. I just see no signs of Andy. We should be good.
Never take a minute's helmet off.
This was number 4.
Got to watch out for the oxygen on this planet. But we need more people, I think. We need more friends. Where's our toys at?
Who else is coming here?
How about Forky? We need Forky? Forky!
It was fun watching him try to take that off.
Hi, guys! Hey, Forky! Hi! How are you, buddy?
Forky!
What's up, guys? No, Forky, Bonnie made you, unlike Andy. You belong to Bonnie. We belong to Andy.
Where's Bonnie?
We don't know. You got lost, apparently. But we'll find out. But guys, we need one more person. We need one more toy here. And I kind of miss my girl Bo. Do you think we can invite Bo? Bo Peep?
Where's Bo?
I don't know. Hey Bo! Bo, can you come join us?
Bo?
Bo?
Bo? Hello.
Hi, Bo. Bo.
I can't even hear this. Hi, Bo.
Hi, everyone.
What's
Bo,
up?
you're
Hi,
looking
Bo.
good tonight, Bo.
Why, thank you.
Bo, you have a sheep with you?
I do. Hey, here, look. Oh.
That's the cutest sheep I've ever seen.
Bo.
Why don't we get someone else to watch the sheep tonight?
Forky, that's mine. That's my bow, not your bow. So, Bo,
What's up?
you told me to meet you on the other side of the blocks, and I didn't see you.
I can't get the straw. Oh my god. Oh.
Forky's trying to drink.
To infinity and beyond!
Cheers, guys.
Let's see what other toys we have here tonight.
Oh.
So that was how we started. It was I don't know. That's what I was sitting there thinking we need to do something different. That was my idea to come up with for my stream, and I just said, "Layla," it was Toy Story 4 was coming out. And here's the best part about it: we picked those 4 characters, not knowing what was going to happen. And Bo Peep was just an off-ball one that we made on a last-second call. And yes, that's probably why I play all the female roles now, because you can't hold it together after that. But we picked the 4 main characters from Toy Story 4, not knowing that. Those are the 4 main roles. And it was just, those are the 4 main people from Toy Story now. And we just happened to work that way. And it was just great. And then even the sign, there was a sign somewhere where we saw, and it only had the 4 characters on it. And it was just, everything we did was just, it fell right into play with what we should have been doing. But yeah. And there's a bunch of them. You can go to the Disney site and watch them all. There's, I mean, every single week just seems to get better and better for us. Anyways, we just get into something different, something new every time. So definitely go check them out. It's amazing. So, but oops, there we go. So you are the Disney whisperer, Steve. We all know it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I love Disney. I studied at Disney in college. I think I've made no secret about that. My first trip was in 1999, and it was just I was just hooked from there. And I was so fascinated by how everything worked, because when I go places, I don't look at I look at things differently from an architectural and engineering standpoint. I go in and say, oh, that's cool, or the process, the procedures and processes. Wendy Watt, welcome in. I look at the procedures and processes of how things work, and just Disney fascinated me. Was absolutely fascinated by the way it worked. I like how they called their employees cast members, and from there they're cast member because they're part of your story and they're part of your play. So it's hard to watch with a straight face. It is hard to watch with a straight face. Got you beat. I went in 1979 when I was 5. Oh, I wasn't born yet. So can't wait for the McRibs. Yeah. So then, everything happens like that. Then we go to Shep's channel, and I go to get in costume, which is always not a good thing. And we go get McRibs. So yeah, it was great. I remember you guys did the Christmas episode, and you guys all played each other. That was one of my favorite things. Me and Shep, a lot of times me and Shep do the same stuff, and a lot of times Zip and Dave do the same stuff, and they kind of look like each other. And it just worked out perfect. Zip and Dave played each other to a T. Shep, I tried to play Shep. Shep tried to play me. It was fun. It was a great time. So it was incredible. Went in 1974. Nice. Tim was there in 73. That was the first one I watched of you guys. Oh, nice. That was man, it's been a long trip. It's been a long ride. And it seems like it's been a long ride. It's only been a little over a year, 14, or that's been that episode would have been in the middle of June or the end of June. So our first episode, like I said, was very end of May, right at the beginning of June. And our first episode was actually on a Thursday, believe it or not. So then we decided that, we found out that Pepper Tree Villa was live then. And we didn't know Corey really at the time. So I'm glad we made the move to Wednesday nights. And it just wound up working. So I'm really happy with how everything's coming about. McRibs come back December 2nd. I can't wait either, Mike. I love McRibs. Absolutely love them. I got Cody. I got a challenge to from Strive to Do Better. I got Cody that's challenging me to a McRib eating contest. So yeah, but that's how this and that came about, and that's how I kind of got into YouTube. And now I can't imagine my life without it, without all you people. It's just something else. And then again, becoming really good friends with Corey, we just went on that the California trip, and it wasn't just about the golf. It was about the sights and nature. Corey's somebody that I can share that kind of stuff with. That he really enjoys it. He really he gets into the history, the nature, same things I'm all into, and that's why he makes a great travel partner, because we have the same interests. And he's broadening my horizons on food, which is getting a little, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But we went to California, and the first thing we did, I picked him. I went out a day early. I picked him up from the airport. We went straight to the Walt Disney Studios. We went straight to In-N-Out Burger first to eat. Then we went straight to the Walt Disney Studios, and I just got to see it. And it was just like, I just stood there. We didn't even have to talk to each other. We were just enjoying it. Then we went to the cemetery stream, and just, I cannot tell you guys what that meant to me to be there and actually experience that. Not just to go walk around and look at things and where people's final resting places are, but I know the amount of work Corey put into that stream, and just finding those things for him. And we would go to a location and just listening to him, the way he presents things, listen to him tell the history and the stories of those people, like the one that kind of fell off the face of the earth, the voice of Jiminy Cricket. I think it was Cliff Edwards, maybe Cliff Edwards. Anyways, fell off the planet basically, and nobody claimed him when he passed. And then Disney and one of the studios did, and then they buried him and everything. But just hearing those kind of stories and how some of these people you would think would be in much more elaborate settings, and some of them didn't. And then hearing some of the heartbreaking stories and some of the uplifting stories, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. When you showed the Toy Story episode, you guys look so young. If I shave, I still do. Yet generally, people say me and Shep have baby faces. I don't think we do, but they say we do. Cliff Edwards is correct. Okay. Yeah, he was, man, that was one of the best streams I've ever seen too, Stacy. And when we finished, there's a picture, and I'm putting together a vlog. So Corey did the live stream. I'm doing the vlog for the great. I got a special thing I'm working on. Anyways, we stood afterwards when you saw his final shot. I took a picture of the sunset off to the right of us. It was shining. It's just a gorgeous view. When that stream ended, we just kind of stood there. We didn't have to talk to each other. We didn't have to do anything. And then I just remembered telling him, look, dude, you have no idea what this means to me, that we're doing this together. You have no idea what the history means to me. I know the work you put into this. I'm honored and blessed to be here. Again, everything worked out for a reason to get me to that point with him there. And it was just fantastic. So Mike 88 NYC, Steve, anything Corey, I'm assuming you mean food that I would try again? Absolutely. So when I went down, I've been going to Florida, and I hang out with Corey every time I go, and Dale, and he makes me try new food. The deviled egg thing did not go over well. I knew I didn't like eggs. I tried to tell him I didn't like eggs. It was terrible. Anyways, there was a bunch of other things, but I tried Brussels sprouts and collard greens. I liked both of them. I'm trying to remember. This was all stuff like at Art Smith's homecoming. In California, we tried, what did we try first? I can't remember what we tried first. He had me try some mushrooms and stuff I didn't care too much for at the Korean barbecue place. I definitely still cannot do fish or seafood. It makes me sick. And then I can't remember where he second. There was another place, but I tried a whole entire experience for the first time. That was Din Tai Fung, and it was dumplings basically and bao buns. Never had anything like that in my life, and they were great. I loved them. And then we got to when we went to the Italian place, I got instead of getting spaghetti, I got real Italian. I got bolognese, and he had me try his pork ravioli, which it was okay, but it wasn't great for me. But I tried the bolognese was kind of like spaghetti. It was like some kind of pasta, he told me, and then it had sauce, but it had like hamburger and sausage and pancetta, and it had steak tips. And it was fantastic. It was amazing. So good night, Rachel. So yeah, I've been trying some things, and it's been going well. 1985 in September was when I went to it. It was during my mom's birthday, and you were 3 months old. Oh, wow. I love that Corey chose not to do his normal walk off in the cemetery. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. That's the kind of class he has too, because he brings us history, brings us events like that, but then he has enough respect for what he's doing to, again, when he did this, he looked at me and said, listen, we're not going to have a lot of viewers. We're not going to get a lot of views. We both said, we don't care. It's not what it's about. I love the fact that he doesn't care about his numbers, and he does things. He does his streams based on what he wants to do, regardless of whether he thinks it's going to take a hit in his numbers or not. So, and it turned out it was one of the best. People keep telling him they still love it. So it was fantastic. When you get back to California, I've got some places you might want to get a kick out of. Knott's Anaheim Parking Company. Surf City, maybe get you up on a surfboard. No, that was not going to be a good idea, Brian. Knott's Berry Farms is one of the things on our list. It was closed. We wanted to do that this trip, but we didn't get to do it. I don't know what the Anaheim Packing Company is, but and the surfing is maybe not what the best thing I should be doing. My grandfather worked there when they were making Seven Seas Lagoon. My mom worked there at a Main Street cafe, which is now Tony's. Wow. And you worked there from 2006 to 2010. That's awesome, Mike. You are probably what they call a super taster, which means you taste the flavors of things. So I've never heard it called that. So you taste them so intensely that you can take too many flavors at one time. I have the same problem. So, okay, the way I explain it, because I didn't know that was called a thing, is that I have a heightened sense of taste. So when normal people choose something and, they're like, oh, that tastes good. For some reason, I taste every little thing in it. And it's too, like, when that's why I can't eat deer meat. My father and mother tried to put deer meat in front of us all the time and said, oh, it's hamburger. I can taste the difference. I can taste the difference in bottles of water. So I don't know if that's what it's called, but again, my palate, even though I need to broaden my palate, it still picks up everything, and it is pretty strong. It's super tasty. I'm gonna have to look into that now. Steve, if you look at my recent Instagram post from a couple days ago, you'd see some characters that I was friends with when I worked there. Nice, Mike. I will definitely take a look at that, buddy. Come back, you hook us up with knots. Oh wow, you used to work there? That's crazy. So we were gonna go do they had the food thing is still open. I think it's like their food tasting festival, whatever it is. We were gonna go do that, but we decided it was kind of it wasn't that far away, but it's like it would put a hindrance on our time. Basically, it was not something that fit in the realm of what we were trying to do, and we wanted to kind of go do it for the full experience as opposed to just the food tasting. Look at it on the internet. It's called super tasting. I definitely will. Super tasting. Yep, super taster sounds right. Do not tell Dough Whip Dad you can taste the difference in bottled water. I know what he says, but I can taste the difference. Well, everybody can taste the difference in ketchups, I'm assuming. There's just all kinds of things. It's very hard to explain. Which is why I use so many different spices in cooking, because I like how they all kind of work individually. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I taste the difference in bottled water too. So can AAA Sparkles. One Stop Mouse, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I agree. Some water tastes different. Absolutely. Especially when you're taking it from the tap or from well water or anything like that. But bottled water does have a taste. And it's all about the minerals and stuff that they do or don't put in or take out. Following 100%, there is a difference in flavor of bottled water. I'm gonna look up this right now. I got nothing else to do. I am supposed to be up in who cares? I'm doing an escape room in the morning, so super taster. Oh, super tasting science. Let's check out the definition and the benefits. A super taster is a person who tastes certain flavors and foods more strongly than other people. The human tongue is wrapped in taste buds. Actually, it's kind of funny because I did a science project, or one science fair with a taste bud presentation. And texture, like the thickness of the water. Yeah, the water does not have the same density. Excuse me. So the human taste bud is wrapped in taste buds. The small mushroom-shaped bumps are covered with taste receptors that bind to the. This is science late at night, early in the morning. Bind to the molecules from the food that help you tell your brain what you're eating. Some people have more of these taste buds and receptors, so their perception of flavor is stronger than the average person. They are known as super tasters. They are particularly sensitive to bitter flavors in foods such as broccoli. I don't like broccoli. Spinach. Don't like spinach. Coffee. Don't like coffee. And beer and chocolate. You gotta like some of them, I guess. So super tasters are born with this ability. Indeed, research suggests a person's genes maybe. Wow, this isn't crazy. They even have a special gene, TAS2R38. Which increases certain perceptions. That is very interesting. And believe it or not, 25% of the population qualify as super tasters. Women are more likely to be super tasters than men. Yeah. That is crazy. So that was not a thing when I did my taste bud research. So anyways, yeah, that is a real thing. Yeah, the stuff you learn in chat. Absolutely. That's why I like being here. See, on Wednesday nights, how do you read the chat so fast? So one of the things I wanted to do from the very beginning, I don't think it's any shock. I'm very organized. The food thing at Knott's is called following. Thank you. Sorry about that, Mike. I'm usually very organized. I've been kind of, I say I'm blessed with a a different sense of learning than most people. So I graduated valedictorian in my class, but it was kind of different because I didn't have to study. Like it's not a photographic memory by any means whatsoever. But when I learn something, I retain it. I see things before, not before they happen. That sounds weird, but I'm trying to, like, I can foresee, like when I'm playing chess, try to predict basically other people's moves. And I can kind of I have good perception and all that good stuff. And so I see the chat. I can see the chat. I can read it. It bothers me if I miss somebody. It bothers me if I miss comments. So I just, from the very beginning, it's just something I got used to, and I try to focus on it. But I guess they say it's scientifically impossible to multitask. I call it multitasking because as I talk to you, like even when I'm talking to you guys right now, telling the story without even thinking, I'm still reading your comments. So in here, I'm reading your comments. Out of here, I'm just talking about the what's going on. So I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. I couldn't study for tests. If I studied, I did worse in the test than I did. Yeah, I just paid attention. And then if I had a class in 5 minutes, I'd whip out my own cheat sheet. I would take notes on a cheat sheet during the class. And then I would just take that out, read it for the 5 minutes before the class, and then I was good. I mean, again, I know there's people out there that work, my brothers and sisters, they worked their butts off to learn to study and everything. And it was very aggravating to them at times too. But I mean, I graduated with 4.0. I didn't get a B in my entire life, and I didn't have to study. It was I say blessed, but I felt bad for them because I of course I had to tutor them, but some people just can't comprehend that kind of stuff. They could study for hours and hours and hours, and it just doesn't translate to when it comes time to pull it out for a test or anything. So that's why when I say my brain works differently. Kyle's vlog, what's up, buddy? Nikki Walker, welcome in. Steve, are you a member of Pete's Facebook group? No, not that I don't want to be. I don't really have Facebook set up for this yet. So I'm going to. Do you think Shep has a good voice when he sings happy birthday? I'm not going to answer that question. Good night, Udalala Lane. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, your son will be up by 8 p.m. I bet he's going to be excited. Especially if you're going to take him trick-or-treating. I don't know if you guys are doing that or not, but Halloween's good. Kids love Halloween. So I have to multitask while listening to the stream. I have to hear what's going on the screen. Oh, yeah. Mike, yes. I've seen a picture of you doing that. Actually, did I see a picture of it, or were you there? I can't remember. You were on a stream with us one day. I remember seeing you hold the device and talk at the same time. Yeah, and I didn't like to read either. That's something else I didn't. So, Marguerite Nagy, good night. No Halloween allowed here. That's maybe good or maybe sad. I'm sorry if it's sad. So, but anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I consider myself truly blessed in life. Your trick or treat, it was Friday night. Yeah, a lot of people's is. But I consider myself truly blessed in life just because of what I get to do. There are things that are negative to it though, because with everything going on, I sometimes am difficult to get along with, and because I don't always see things from other people's perspectives. But I try, and I just don't have a lot of friends that I trust here. I get picked on a lot. Which is odd because I'm like massive compared to everybody else. But I didn't have a whole lot of friends here. I've got one really good friend here, and closer to some others. And then I've got all my YouTube friends, which I am very close with. So it's been a good thing for me. Very good thing for me. Stacy sent me something on Twitter. Oh my gosh. Let me see this thing. Baby Yoda has an eyeshadow palette. Oh, it's a bunch of greens and gold. It's his colors. I do not need that. ColourPop collaborated with Disney just in time for the launch of the second season of Mandalorian. And yeah. Baby Yoda skin tones palettes. What would you need this for? That's crazy. Yeah, here, I'll throw it up real quick. Oops. Baby Yoda. And, ooh, what did I do that for? There we go. This is the Baby Yoda palette. Right there. That's the Baby Yoda palette with the colors. I'm not sure. I mean, I would use it if I was trying to dress up like Baby Yoda, but and it looks like there's some glittery stuff in there. Like this one looks like a. Oh wait, what's that say? Oh wow, they got names. So the one on the left, this one right here. Let's see if we can zoom this in a little bit. Oh, not that. What happened? There we go. So this color here is called Precious Cargo. This one here is called Right Hand Mando, the second one. The third one is, what does that say? Act like a something, Tatooine. I can't tell what that one says. I can't see what this one says. They're blurry. This one here on the right says baby face, or in the middle says baby face. This one over here, the gold one on this side is called the Force. This one in the bottom left is called Little Frog. What's this one called? Little. I can't see what that says. Little or Float Your something. This one's called Float Your something. And this one over here is called, I can't see what that one's called. So there's a couple of them I can't see, but they all names. It's pretty cool. Doesn't seem green enough. I agree. So I need that one, and I don't even wear makeup that often. I love baby. Oh, look, it's got a little mirror. It says cutest in the galaxy. That's cool. I like that part. The little baby Yoda up here. I think, look, baby Yoda is just adorable. I got my baby Yoda. He's right here. And I remember when I got him, he was just, I don't know. I love this thing. And I got Funko Pops now. Baby Yoda is just awesome. Just really awesome. So see if you do that when you face paint. Yeah, I could use that. We don't do that. I wouldn't say we would do those colors that often. The greens. That's not even a Grinch green in there, anywhere in there. If we did Baby Yoda, though, we could do it. So I see Meg buying that. Yeah, Meg could definitely do it. So, but anyways, we've been on for 97 minutes with nothing to talk about. And guys, please reach out to me on email. It's in the link below, description below. And if you want to talk about anything, or if you guys need advice, may not be the best guy to come to, but I'll give it to you. But also, I want you to send stream ideas. If you guys would like to see any kind of streams or anything you want to talk about on the streams for Monday night, I like taking some ideas. See you paint your face so good with make. Oh, thanks so much, Katie. I don't know. I never think I do a good job. I'm really proud of the Darth Maul. Not going to lie about that one. Captain Akron 27, welcome in. I really, really like the Darth Maul makeup. I thought we did a fantastic job on that one. I was really proud of that one. So it was good. The rest of them have been okay. And the person that wanted you to stream isn't even here. He went to bed early. That is true, Mike. He did go to bed early. He started out the text thread with just like, hi, guys. And then Stacy immediately said, oh, no, I know where this is going. And we went from there. So, and then he went to bed. So I played D&D a long time ago. Oh, is that Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, role-playing games. Yeah, D&D. I've played D&D like twice. I liked it, but there was I'm going to get really geeky here. There's a dungeon master, game master, who runs the Dungeons and Dragons game, and he basically decides, or he or she basically decides what happens. they're supposed to have it pre-made up and all this, but if they get mad at something in the middle of the thing, and you make them mad or something, they say roll the dice, you roll it, and said, oh, you fell into a lava pit, you did, and I mean it could happen that fast, and yeah, I don't know, it can get really fun if you do it the right way, but you know, I didn't get into it that much. You cannot get any geekier than Ray. When are you doing your next Florida trip? In a few weeks. I will be there in November. And got some stuff planned. I will be visiting the Give Kids the World Village for the first time. I will be, what else am I doing? Got some stuff planned. Oh, I'm going, I'm meeting a couple people down there. I'm not going to say who, just in case they don't want people knowing they're coming. But I've got a couple of meetups down there. And then I'm going to see the Festival of the Holidays for the first time, which I've never seen. And then there was something else. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm meeting, he's made no secret. I'm meeting Cody down there, Strive to Do Better. I think, like he's down there by himself. I'm going down there with nowhere to go. So I think we're going to try to meet up at Disney World for Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to figure something out. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun. And then I'm there for I'm there for like 8 or 9 days in December. So it's going to be an actual week-long trip. Steve, do you have a Corey t-shirt and a Resort TV 1 t-shirt? So I have 2 Corey t-shirts. I have this one up here that he signed. This all started out as a joke, but I kind of like it. And then, and I have 1 Resort TV 1 shirt and 1 Corey shirt that I actually wear. So they are, I wear them, but they're the ones I wear out in the parks and in public. So, taking out from Jack Sparrow. Remember his makeup on the island. Oh, but he came up with makeup tips. Nice. Are you going to the vlog with festival? So yes, I'm going to be filming stuff. This is bad in this because this goes against everything what I want to do when I get down there. But right now when I go to Florida, I started going there and I love that. And we used to go there all the time. Now it's gotten to the point where I'll go meet up with a couple people. Usually I get there on a Thursday. I'll go hang out with Corey during a stream and then may not go back to Disney the rest of the trip. And I know it's bad because I love Disney, but then I get into we've done escape rooms, we've done golf, we do putt-putt, we've done the Star Flyer, we go eat everywhere. We've just done all these things down there and we've gotten used to them. We watch movies, whatever we want to do now, we do. It's more than about just going to Disney, but I try to hit Disney as much as possible, but do what you can. Steve and Cody are going to have a McRib challenge. That might be a good thing to do on Thanksgiving Day. We'll see. We are going for Christmas week. My daughter wants to do the booths. I want to do all the booths too, and I want to hear all the stories, that kind of thing. I'm hoping they have them. The first time I went after Christmas. It was almost New Year's, and they still had the Osborne family lights going up. And that was the first year I went. And then after that, I never got to see them again because they took them away. Is asking you what you do for a job too personal? No, I'm kind of in the construction and engineering field. I don't ever get specific about what I do, but I'm in the construction and engineering field. When you are down at Florida, do you get hot with a mask on? I don't. Look, I like the heat. I don't mind the heat. Now, don't get me wrong. You're gonna sweat in the thing, and the one negative to it is you start getting like the water starts moving around, like forming around your mouth, like the sweat and everything, especially if you're trying to talk through it and everything. And you're trying to, you start breathing through your mouth or whatever, and it'll start forming droplets on there. You got to wipe that off because if you don't, the mask will start rubbing the water and you'll start getting raw. So you need to make sure that you take care of those. But like some people can't do the mask. I can wear them. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. So can't play any of the newer video games. I get motion sickness from the 3D graphics. That's why I watch Shep's Twitch streams. You can't watch Shep's Twitch streams. Yeah, Shep's Twitch streams are going to be far worse because when he's first-person shooter, you're just seeing this going all over the place. So good night, Tim. Have a good night, buddy. We're getting ready to get off here soon. Ribs won't be out during Thanksgiving week. Oh, that's right, Mike. That's December 2nd. Well, I'll figure a way out. We'll figure it out. It's been several years, so games I play are not like now. So I used to play on an Atari, I used to play on a Nintendo. Nintendo was actually the first system I got. I went back and got Atari after that. I've had Sega Saturn, all the PlayStations, all the Xboxes, all that stuff. I'm an Xbox guy. Excuse me. I'm getting the new one here in whatever it is, next week or two. I think Microsoft is obviously the leader in computer technology. I think they're the leader in video games as well. And I like the fact that everybody's like, well, you can play PlayStation, play for free, where you have to have the subscription to play some of the stuff here. And I'd rather have this because then if it's free, all the kids can play without having to get their parents pay for it. And they act like kids when they're on there. They think sometimes it's cool to cuss and say things they shouldn't be doing and this, that, and the other. And it's a hassle. I did not like the online PlayStation at all. And I mean, you still get that with Xbox, but it's just not near as bad, in my opinion. I've been down 3 times since the quarantine. The master about me. Yeah, Karen's been as much as I have, and we've never had a problem. I've never had a problem, anyways. And then she says she hasn't either. Do not understand the love of McRib. One of my good friends is the same as you guys with the McRib thing. He gets so excited when they come out. Oh, wow. The McRib is amazing. They should have it year round. But they create this desire and this drive for it by not allowing you to have it all year round. Another thing to know about wearing masks in the heat is to be sure to use mouthwash. Yes, the mouth is full of bacteria. Yes. So as you talk, and make sure they're disposable masks for a reason. You're going to talk and you're going to, like Stacey, you're going to put a lot of bacteria into them and everything, and then they start smelling real bad, and they can cause infections and stuff. Either wash your masks or get disposables and just get a new one. And like she said, wash your mouth out with mouthwash because bacteria it'll help kill a bunch of the bacteria. Nikki went all teacher mode on some kids. It happens. No McRibs for you either, Karen. It doesn't look appetizing. Oh, you've never even had one? You can't say you don't like them if you've never had one. I love them. I get them with obviously no pickles, no onions, but get extra sauce. They're dripping wet. You cannot eat them without making a mess. They're awesome. They're so good. Narrow Valley with Glenn, McRib Marathon. We should do McRib Marathon when they come out for sure. You can get thrush from wearing the mask. That's right. I like the Wii. The Nintendo games are amazing. I love the Wii too. They had the Mario stuff and all that, but I like the Xbox better. My games on the PlayStation are sold only on a disc, nothing online. I have no clue about online gaming. That happens. When you were down in Florida, what roller coaster is your favorite? So, that's a tough one now because I've expanded. I bought an annual pass to SeaWorld, which was from June to the rest of the year. So I've been on some. They have some really intense coasters there that I like a lot. Disney-wise, it wasn't even a roller coaster, but it was Flight of Passage until Rise of Resistance came out. Rise of the Resistance is the greatest ride technology I think I've ever seen. It incorporates like 7 different ride technologies into it. And it's just an all-encompassing experience. I hate the fact, which they're changing, I hate the fact that it's a virtual queue. They're not changing the fact that it's a virtual queue, but they are changing the way the queue works. And be 20 people on one stream in a little box eating McRib. I'd have to get the paid version for my channel, but we can do up to 10 right now. So, the Rise of Resistance, couldn't think what it's called, is so fantastic. It's awesome. Now, if you go over to SeaWorld, they have a coaster called Mako that reminds me a lot of the Diamondback at Kings Island. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. You come up and you come out of your seat almost. You feel the pressure come off of your seat, but you're strapped in so that you can't actually leave. But it's incredible. Corey loves roller coasters. He took me there for the first time. You work at Kraken? Really? The Kraken's the one I did not ride. So, full disclaimer, when we went, we were up really late the night before, and we ate something. I think we ate something for breakfast the next morning. We ate polite pig for breakfast. And I had the coffee brisket, and it was just like, I couldn't get rid of that taste, couldn't get rid of anything. I was feeling queasy, excuse me, for SeaWorld. And we went, and I rode the Manta, and I rode the Mako several times. And there's another one I rode, I can't remember what it was. We went to the temple one, the water ride. And then it came time for the Kraken, and I had to sit out. I was not doing well at that time, so I didn't get to ride the Kraken yet. Are you really going to do a 24-hour stream on the This and That channel? I don't know. I'm going to do it. I've planned to do a 24-hour stream some on my channel in the future. I just don't know when. Probably when I get to Disney, when I move down there. But let's be honest, I'm the only one that could do of my group. I'm the only one that could stay up for all 24 hours. The other boys need their sleep. But if we staggered it back and forth, we could definitely do it for sure. Also at Adventures of Spider-Man at Islands of Adventure. Oh, I've never been there either. So I'm supposed to go to, I was going to do that in November, but I'm going to do it in December when I go back down to Florida. I'm going to go do Universal, both parks. So it should be fun. Never played on the computer. Oh yeah, I have all my games from my computer. This computer won't even play those discs anymore. They're so old. But I have an old desktop that could play those. I used to play like Joust and some other games. They were really fun. One of my favorite. I remember when I was a kid getting the Nintendo for the first time. It came with Mario and Duck Hunt. And my aunt and uncle had set up like trusts for us, for all those kids. And then they wound up having a kid, and, you know, it was going to be too much to keep putting stuff in every birthday and Christmas and everything. So they just said, hey, we'll buy you guys a Nintendo. And if you know, for ending the funds. And we thought it was the greatest thing. And we got Duck Hunt, except we were the ones that we put the gun right up against the screen to shoot people. So it was, you know, we didn't do it right, but we were kids. So, but yeah, I love that game, and I love Bubble Bobble. I don't know why I love Bubble Bobble. I love Zelda, Mega Man, all the old games. They were fantastic. So, but anyways, guys, we were in for almost 2 hours. It's 2:30 in the morning. It's probably time that we head out. Duck Hunt was the only video game that I was any good at. Yeah, I like video games. It's hard to fit them in right now, but I like them. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out, and with nothing else to do, Steve, I wish you saw you how Bob. Hopefully, he'll come back. So, I've seen him on live. I've got to meet him through this backstage, but I never got to see him play at Port Orleans. So, hopefully soon. But guys, we've been on for almost 2 hours. It's 2:30. I've got to get up soon to go to an escape room. Need my brain to be sharp to get out of the room. We're doing the advanced ones. Excuse me. So, but I really do appreciate you, each and every one of you coming out. Maybe we'll do some more of these streams, these Insomniacs streams, because nobody else apparently sleeps either. So, but I love you guys. Could not do this without you. I love the questions. You had some great questions tonight too. I love just getting to know you guys better, and you guys getting to know me better, hopefully. And it works. I like it. So, but guys, feel free to reach out to me, like I said, through email, through my Twitter or Instagram. Always want to do escape rooms. Escape rooms are awesome. Steve, you hang out with Shep. Do you really think you're going to be that sharp? Oh, Stacy. I love Shep. Yeah, this was fun. Mahalo, Steve. Oh, yeah. Mahalo, I'm guessing means goodbye, Elena. Thank you. But guys, love you guys so much. Thank you all so much. I could not do this without you. And I don't know what I'm doing Monday yet, but we're going to do something. So make sure you pay attention. Saturday will be a Shep stream at 9:30-ish. He's back home. No more of the camping streams. So make sure you check it out. And it means thank you. Oh, mahalo. Thank you. Good night, guys. Love you guys.